Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this free intuitive tarot reading. Of course, not everything in this message will resonate, so I encourage you to take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this message, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Of course, if you are new to the channel, welcome and join me as I explore a bit of food for thought. So let's jump right into this reading. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? Wow. Someone's definitely getting the karmic debt that they deserve in this season. Someone was definitely having a lack of common sense, being lazy or impatient, disloyal here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who possibly breadcrumbs you, not giving into the connection or not trying to help maintain a connection or a bond. This is someone who is feeling like their life has stalled, wanting to call a truce, feeling stressed behind decisions they have made. I definitely feel here with the Two of Swords energy, this is someone who is making decisions blindly or not making concrete decisions, not pouring into self to create some type of balance, some type of balance or security in their life. This is someone who thought their hard work would be rewarded, but I feel this is someone who was going about something the wrong way, making investments in the wrong direction. Now this is someone who may need a donation or need a handout. Page of Swords energy, this is someone who is going through delays, needing new ideas. They're guarded. I feel this is someone who is trying not to get drawn into some arguments. Page of Swords energy, they are trying not to defend themselves. This is someone who is possibly passive, aggressive. King of Cups energy, this is someone who is emotionally immature. This is possibly an emotionally immature male who is possibly over emotional, overwhelmed and anxious. This could also be a female. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But this is someone who is having a deep sense of stress, terror. They're burdened. They're going through a deep sense of mental anguish, guilt, an inability to cope. I feel this is someone who is going through a very dark time in their life where they can't find balance because of the decisions they have made. They have breadcrumbed a lot of people from the past. They have no one to help. This person thought they were going to have this abundance or have their position forever. They never thought they would have to put in the work. Now this person is seeing or thinking about what they have versus what they had. This is someone who is going through conflict, arguments, being defensive, territorial, clashing with others. They're struggling. This energy is struggling to get by here with the Five of Wands energy. This energy is going through a lot of chaos, conflict, and anxiety, making bad investments, needing a handout. I feel this is someone who is now wishing their curiosity never got the best of them because now they feel like they are defeated, needing to walk away from something. But this person is lacking communication skills. This is why they are always in conflict or some type of fight or argument, feeling confined to something, feeling trapped, restricted. backed into, backed into a corner, feeling like a victim, paralyzed. But I feel this is a part of this person's karmic debt. This is justice playing out. I feel this is someone who feels they have missed an opportunity, wasted time, potential in the wrong direction. This is someone who is now receiving harsh judgments in life. Harsh judgments that is supposed to help this energy find compassion for others. Let's get a little bit more energy here. And it's coming out again here. We have the this is the Six of Wands. It's coming out in the reverse. This is someone who is not getting recognition for what they did to you. This person is coming out as being emotionally immature, very insecure, lacking trust, and lacking direction. I feel this is someone who is heavily burdened by the direction they chose to take in life and wishes they could move into calmer waters. They wish things could turn out in a different direction. But there's no stability, there's no relief, only hardship and pain. This is a very dark journey someone is on, where they feel there is a lack of structure here with the King of Swords in the reverse. This person feels like their lack of structure has caused tower moments in their life, destruction, sudden upheavals. I feel these tower moments have created energies where they can't find balance. They're not being flexible and they're being very lazy. I feel this person may have fallen into some type of negative traps, negative energies, addictions, depression, mental health issues. This person is feeling powerless, feeling like they've just lost control of their life. We have the Strength card here in the reverse. This person is feeling vulnerable. There's self-doubt. They feel weak. There's a low sense of self-esteem. And they're lacking confidence, direction. And they're feeling inadequate. The Strength card in the reverse. This person is wishing they never took a turn for the worse because their lies, their deceit, their cheating, being dishonest and taking what does not belong to them, this strategy only brought them down. There was no positive results from this situation. This person regrets teaming up with the wrong people because something definitely came full circle and they did not come out on the winning team. Let's get another deck out here. We're going to grab the Dark Knight of the Soul Dead here. Let's see what kind of energies we could get here. Some type of confirmation here, Spirit. What is going on in the environment? What's going on in this person's headspace, Spirit? Thank you. Let's get some more energy here. So I definitely feel this person feels overpowered by a situation or a population, an environment that they have put themselves into because they feel drained mentally, physically, and financially, possibly dealing with someone who is a opportunist, or someone they are starting to feel like is just a gold digger. Someone who was only in it for the come up, but I feel this was also their energy. I feel they are being overpowered by someone who is like a barren wasteland. It's like talking to a wall. Nothing is getting through when this person sees themselves as a smooth talker. This person feels like they're not getting through to this person. They're not seeing things their way because this person feels like they're just walking a dark journey alone. This person feels like the energies that are surrounding them are jaded, and they're becoming that way as well. I feel all of the mind games and the gameplay has caused this person to take a turn for the worse mentally, spiritually, and financially. This person is going through a misfortune. I feel it's all going downhill faster than you can think, doom and gloom. Now this person is possibly throwing a temper tantrum behind the scenes, throwing a fit, because they have lost control. They have no desire to lose it all, but this person is realizing they turned into some type of tyrant. Someone who was lost in some type of optical illusion. Now this person is feeling like they have been pushed to their boiling point, possibly scorned for life, falling into this dark space where there is nothing and no one to help them. This could also be an energy of being left with nothing or nobody. Let's get some more energy here, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message? I feel like this is someone who now wants to burn it all to the ground. This is pyro energy, possibly someone who is very fascinated by fire. But this is someone who wants things to come to a quick ending. Not feeling like they can do it themselves. This is someone who could be sitting in a lack mindset or a victim mindset. This is a self-loathing energy. Someone who is in deep thought about their choices overnight. Someone who is thinking about you in the nighttime. Someone who is feeling caged. Someone who is feeling they no longer have access to you. I feel this energy could be in a victim mindset because they don't want to think about the fact that they really put themselves in this. I feel this person wants to burn it all down, but they know they made this mess, and they just may have to suffer through it. I feel burning it all down will cause this person to have a mental breakdown because there's nowhere to go, no one else to turn to. This person wants to abandon ship, but things are corrupt. So much so that they feel they have sacrificed themselves. They sacrifice themselves by believing a pipe dream, believing the smoke and mirrors. Now this person feels like their life or something about their situation is wavering. I feel that it is very exhausting and emotionally draining. And they feel like it's the end of times. It's the end for them. They feel like their mental state is an inferno. I feel this is also someone who is very emotional as well. Let's get another deck here to get some final energy here. I think I'm going to go with the Dark Shadow of the Soul Oracle deck for those who would like to know. I know you're going to ask me in the comments, but I try to tell you during the reading. Let's get some energy here. Spirit, thank you. This person feels like instant gratification got them into this, them being materialistic or being low vibrational caught them with their guard down. Them being tempted or weak put them in this position. Feeling unstable, very moody, mood swings here. This is someone who is very inconsistent emotionally, possibly bipolar. Feeling like they're going crazy in their state of lack. Not having your absence. Take it how it resonates with your message, but this person regrets being impulsive because what they did, they can't undo. This person allowed someone to lead them astray through sexual gratification or materialistic values, and now they are sitting in deep regret because none of it means anything now. This is someone who feels vulnerable, for being in denial or being dismissive because something about their life is daunting, agonizing. They're worried that things will never change, things will never find its way. This person is feeling like they can never recover what they feel they have lost because they have made these damages, and it's like a stain on their life, something that they can't remove. Even though they try, this person knows that they're in a abusive situation. Even though they have put in the work in the wrong direction, this person is not realizing they are in an ongoing cycle because they have yet to get the message. I feel this is someone who is dealing with someone who is trying to belittle them in some type of way. There's a lot of disrespect, a lot of controlling energies, causing them to be a bit moody, not wanting to be bothered, because I feel like they're being drained, fatigued. This person feels like they can't recharge themselves. They feel closed off. They feel emotionally unavailable. This person feels they are surrounded by those who are sneaky, deceitful, and they can't trust them. They regret ever allowing people to control their life or run the show because now these people are coming out as their true self. Predators. People who took over their life through schemes, conspiring against them in some type of way or against you. I feel something backfired. Now this is someone who is desiring your attention, and they're resentful. Let's get some final energy here. I feel like this person knows their selfish ways got them into this. Being superficial, low vibrational. But this person feels like they couldn't resist. But I feel that is the appeal of the devil. Not being able to resist, but we have to move with free will. This person just fell into a spiritual trap. Let's get some more energy here. Yeah, this person regrets falling for the scheme, being low vibrational, because now they are either spiteful or around energies who are very spiteful, wicked, only in it for themselves. I feel this person regrets being greedy and inconsiderate, only thinking about self, because nothing seems to be working for them. Nothing is turning out in their favor because they now see they should have never taken you for granted. You gave them an opportunity and they wanted their freedom. Now seeing they gave you nothing for all that you gave. Now this person feels like they are humiliated, regretful, sitting in a state of shame. I feel for a lot of you, this person is numbing the pain behind the scenes, isolating themselves, and detached from their emotions. This is someone who feels antisocial, like they don't belong wherever they are, and they regret ever taking you for granted and stabbing you in the back because they got nothing from it. Now this person is going through the trenches. This is codependent energy, possibly having addictions now because they were not rooted in their values. This person feels like they are accustomed to the dishonor they are receiving. They are receiving a lot of energies from people who have inflated egos, self-righteous egos, or people who are pretending to be something they are not. These are people who are very insecure and living unauthentic lives. Yeah, as I said before, this person regrets stabbing you in the back because now they are dealing with someone who is bratty, demanding, and spoiled. This could also be their energy of them feeling like they should have never been this way with you, or being sarcastic, because it's very ironic that they are receiving that same energy where they are dealing with people who are all over them, self-absorbed energies, who are addicted, hooked on taking advantage of others or using others, criticizing them, causing them to have self-doubt and detach themselves from others. I feel this is like a game, a very sick game, but it's a part of their way. Now they're sitting in a state of regret. Feel like they're drowning in shame, humiliation, embarrassment for telling lies, hiding. I feel this person was definitely held in high honor, but this person fell from grace, being proud, sitting still when this person should have made every advance to recover what they feel they have lost. Now this person is feeling like a sponge. They're useless or deadbeat. Regret ever being childish or immature or naive because their life is getting real. This person is in deep regret for ever taking you for granted, being brutal and heartless, because they can't justify their actions. They can't defend what they did because it was unjustifiable. Now this is someone who is unstable and also insecure because they're just like their environment. Selfless, thoughtless, and annoying because they're sitting in a state of artificial truth. No one's being real. Someone's discriminating against them, being a bully, and they're looking for someone to see things from their perspective. But I feel like their life is indifferent, and they wish they would have attached themselves to you. I hope you guys have enjoyed the reading. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. I hope to see you again, guys. Bye.